Good morning to all. Today we can start our geography third part. Two part is already over now. What was our chapter name? Land, soil and water resources. That means in this chapter we are studying about what? Natural resources. Last day we studied about what? We studied about a soil profile. Soil profile. That means if we dig 1 meter depth pit, we can see different layers of the soil. Different layers of the soil. Layers of the soil may be different from place to place. And then which are the different layers of the soil we divided into? Which are they? Horizon O, A, B, C. 4 layers are there. That also over last day. Now we can go to next topic. Next topic, soil types. Soil types. Listen, which are the basic components of the soil? Which are the basic components of the soil? Anybody has any idea about that? Basic components of the soil. Sand, silt, then clay. These are the basic components of the soil. Which are the basic components of the soil? Sand, silt and clay. On the basis of one, sand, silt and clay, we are dividing our soil into different names. Sand, silt and clay are the basic components of the soil. Then now we can go to major soil type. Which are the major soil type? That means on the basis of availability of availability sand, silt and clay, we divided our soil into different names. First, which are the major soil type? Listen, first one, which is very familiar to us, that is a alluvial soil. Alluvial soil. Listen, alluvial soil. Which are the peculiarities of a alluvial soil? Where we can found alluvial soil? Which are the peculiarity of a alluvial soil? It is very fertile soil. Alluvial soil is made up of what? Made up of fine silt. Fine alluvial soil is made up of fine silt, which is very fertile soil. Alluvial soil is a very fertile soil. Where we can found alluvial soil? In a plain area we can found. Northern plains in India is famous for a alluvial soil. Northern plain in India is famous for what? Alluvial soil. Which are the peculiarity of a alluvial soil? It is made up of fine silt. Then it is very fertile soil. We can found in a plain area. In northern plains in India is the best example of a alluvial soil. There we can found in northern plains in India, we can found a alluvial soil. Is it clear? Can we move to next one? Next soil is known as a black soil. Listen, black soil which is locally known as a rugged soil. Then it is also known as what? Cotton soil. Black soil, the second type of soil. Black soil, which is locally known as what? Rugged soil. It is also known as what? Cotton soil. It is formed from igneous rocks. Black soil is formed from where? Igneous rocks, very rich in minerals. Black soil is very rich in minerals. It is suitable for, especially it is suitable for the cultivation of cotton. That is why it is known as a cotton soil. Listen, cotton soil is made up of what? Formed from where? Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks. Locally it is known as what? Rugged soil. Then it is suitable for the cultivation of what? Cultivation of a cotton. That is why black soil is also known as what? Cotton soil. But which are the other peculiarities of a black soil? It is very rich in minerals. Very rich in mineral and fertile. Where we can find a cotton soil? Northwestern part of the Deccan region. Listen, which are the peculiarities of a cotton soil? It is very fertile soil, rich in mineral. Then it is formed from igneous rocks. It is known. It is especially it is very suitable for what? Cotton cultivation. That is why it is also known as what? It is also known as a cotton soil. What is the local name of a black soil? Rugged. Rugged is the local name of a black soil. Where we can find black soil? Northwestern part of a Deccan region. We can find what? Cotton soil or a black soil. Next one. Next, is it clear? Next, red soil. Listen, red soil. It is formed from a crystalline igneous rocks. Crystalline igneous rock. It is rich in iron content. It is rich in iron oxide. Iron oxide. That is why it has, what is its color? Red color. The iron content give a red color for that soil. That is why this soil is known as a red soil, because of the what? Because of iron content. Iron oxide is contain iron oxide. That is why it is in a red in color. It is red in color. Then not so fertile. We can cultivate any type of crops there if we are adding fertilizer. If we are adding fertilizer only we can cultivate crops there. Listen, which are the peculiarities of a red soil? Formed from crystalline igneous rocks, which is contain more iron oxide. Oxides of irons are containing there, that gives red color to that soil. Then which are the other peculiarities? Crops can be we can cultivate crops there, but we need to add a fertilizer there. If we are adding fertilizer, we can cultivate crops there. Then where we can find a red soil? Where we can find? Southeastern part of a Deccan Plateau. Southeastern part of a Deccan Plateau. Where is in which place we have a low rainfall? We can find a red soil in where is the low rainfall. where we can found north eastern part of southeastern part of the Deccan Plateau. Southeastern part of the Deccan Plateau we can found a red soil. Which are the peculiarities of a red soil? It is suitable for cultivation, but one thing is there, if you add fertilizer only we can cultivate crops there. Then this is the area where we are getting low rainfall. Red soil contain one oxide of iron. Red soil contain oxide of iron. Then where we can find southeastern part of the Deccan region. Is it clear? Next type of soil, laterite soil. Listen, laterite soil we can found in the areas of a heavy rainfall. Where we can found the areas of a heavy rainfall. It is not so fertile soil. Laterite soils are forming when the upper soil, top soil is moving away from the earth crust. How is the laterite soil is forming? How? It is found in the, where we can found that? It is found in the areas having heavy rainfall. Then how is it forming? When it is formed, when heavy rainfall washes away the upper layer of the soil. When heavy rainfall washes away the upper layer of the soil, we can found a laterite soil. It is not so fertile soil. It is clay soil. It is clay soil. Rich in aluminium, rich in oxide of iron and aluminium. Rich in oxide of iron and aluminium. Listen, laterite soil. Which are the peculiarities of a laterite soil? Laterite soil we can found in a heavy rainfall area. How is it forming? When the heavy rainfall washes away the upper layer of the soil, we can found a laterite soil. It is not so fertile, but it contain oxides of iron and aluminium. Then it is very clay soil. It is very clay soil where we can found that laterite soil. We can found the hills of Deccan Plateau. Hills of Deccan Plateau, Karnataka, Kerala and Madhya Pradesh. Hills of Deccan Plateau we can found one laterite soil. Moreover, Kerala, Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh we can found one laterite soil. Next one, desert soil. Listen, desert soil where we can found what is the peculiarity of desert soil? It is porous, saline and sandy. It is porous, saline and sandy soil. Desert, where we can found such a soil? In a dry area, that means Rajasthan, Punjab. In that area we can found one desert soil. Which are the peculiarities of a desert soil? It contain one, it is porous, saline and sandy soil. Porous, saline and sandy soil where we can found that Haryana, Punjab and Rajasthan. Then listen, it is fertile soil. We can cultivate crops by adding water. If we can provide a water supply desert soil are suitable to cultivation of crops. Listen here, if you are getting sufficient water, desert soil are suitable for the cultivation of crops. Next one word, mountain soil. Listen, mountain soil, as its name, we can find where? In a mountain region. Where we can find a mountain soil? It found in the valleys of a valleys, and where? In the mountain region, Himalayan mountain area, we can find what? Mountain soil we can find in a valleys and hill slopes. Mountain soil we can find where? Valleys and hill slopes we can find a mountain soil. That means especially in a northern mountains region we can find what? Mountain region we can find a mountain soil. Listen, that is about a different types of soil. How we can categorize the soil on the basis of components of a sand, silt and clay. Sand, silt and clay, we are categorizing or dividing our soil into how many types of soils are there? 6 types of soils are there. First one, alluvial soil. What is the peculiarity of a alluvial soil? Which is very fertile soil, it is suitable for cultivation of any type of crops there. Which are the area we can find alluvial soil? Northern plains. In India we can find a alluvial soil. It is formed from, how is it is made up of a silt. Alluvial soil is made up of silt. Second one, black soil, which is locally known as a rugged soil. It is very suitable for the cultivation of a cotton. That is why it is also known as a cotton soil. Cotton soil, it is formed from the crystalline igneous rocks. Crystalline igneous rocks. Then which are the area we can find that? Northwestern part of a Deccan region we can find a cotton soil. We can find a cotton soil. Then next one, red soil. Red soil, where we can find a red soil? Where we are getting low rainfall. The region where we are getting low rainfall, in such a area we can find a red soil. Then how is it forming? It is formed from a crystalline igneous rocks. Then it is because of the contains oxides of iron that give red color to that soil. Red soil. Then listen, how can we involve in cultivation? How can we cultivate crops there? If we are ready to add a fertilizer there, red soil is suitable for the cultivation of a crops. If you are ready to add a fertilizer there, red soil is suitable for the cultivation of a crops. Where we can find red soil? Southeastern part of the Deccan Plateau. Southeastern part of the Deccan Plateau we can find a red soil. Then laterite soil. What is the peculiarity of a laterite soil? Is it fertile soil? No, it is not so fertile soil. Then how is it forming? When the heavy rainfall washes the upper layer of the soil, washes away the upper layer of the soil, we can find a laterite soil. That is why we can say it is not so fertile soil, but it contains oxides of aluminum and iron. Oxides of aluminum and iron is containing there. Then it is a clayey soil. It is a clayey soil. Then we can found laterite soil. We can found the areas of a heavy rainfall. Heavy rainfall. Then next one, desert soil. Desert soil as its name. One we can found in a hot region. Hot region. Then which are the area we can find a desert soil? Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan. Such a area we can find a desert soil. It is very porous. Then which are the other peculiarities of a desert soil? Porous and what? Saline and sandy. If you add more water, or is it possible to provide water supply, we can cultivate crops there. We can cultivate crops there in a desert soil. Then last one, mountain soil, which we can found in a valleys and hill slopes. We can found a mountain soil. Is it clear? Can we move to next topic? Next topic is soil erosion. Listen, soil erosion. It is a process by which one upper layer of the soil is removed from the earth crust. What do you mean by soil erosion? Soil erosion is a process by which upper layer of the soil is removed from the earth crust, from the earth surface. Listen, if it is a process in which the upper layer of the earth crust is moving from, washes away from that surface of the earth. That process is known as soil erosion. Which are the causes of a soil erosion? Which are the, that may be familiar to us. Which are the causes of a soil erosion? Anybody can say that? Causes of soil erosion. First one, flowing water or flowing water. Causes of soil erosion. First one, flowing water. Listen, the flood and due to the heavy rainfall, or a flooding of rivers may cause to the may cause to remove the upper layer of the soil, upper layer of the earth surface. That may cause one soil erosion. First cause is what? Flowing of water. Second one, what? Heavy wind. Heavy winds. Listen, the velocity of wind. The velocity of wind causes to remove the upper layer of the soil. That leads to one soil erosion. The velocity of wind leads to the removal of one upper layer of the soil. That leads to soil erosion. Then last cause of soil erosion. That means human and animal activities. Human and animal activities. Listen. How animal activities leads to soil erosion? Do you have any idea about that? How animals cause to soil erosion? How is? Through overgrazing. Through overgrazing. If the animals are grazing in a same area for a long duration of time, that will cause to a soil erosion. That will cause to what? Soil erosion. That means the overgrazing may leads to the removal of a upper layer of the soil. That leads to what? That leads to soil erosion. Human activities that we know. Which are the human activities? Deforestation. Then construction, quarrying, mining. Such a things, such a human activities will leads to soil erosion. That leads to, if we are construction of buildings, we are digging the earth, then quarrying, for quarrying purposes we are removing the upper layer of the earth. Then deforestation, by cutting trees, that leads to soil erosion. That will cause to the removal of a upper layer of the earth. That leads to soil erosion. Listen. Soil erosion. It is a process by which the upper layer of the soil is removing from the earth surface. That is known as, that process is known as a soil erosion. Which are the causes of soil erosion? There are three causes are there. First one, because of the flowing water. Flowing water, running water may leads to one, removal of the upper layer of the soil, which leads to soil erosion. Then next one, heavy winds. The velocity of a wind may leads to the removal of a upper layer of the soil, that causes to soil erosion. Then human and animal activities. Human activities like a construction of building involving mining, then deforestation. Such activities will cause to a removal of upper layer of the soil, and it will cause to soil erosion. In case of animals, overgrazing. Overgrazing may leads to the removal of removal of a upper layer of the soil, which leads to, or which causes to a soil erosion. Listen. Today we discuss about major, which are the components of a soil, then how we divided that soil, which are the major types of soil, which are the peculiarities of each soil, then soil erosion, causes of soil erosion. Is it clear to you? That's all. Have a nice day. Thank you.